Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Everything Football with Enzo 458. We're joined by a special guest here, Gabe.
Yep.
Alright, just making sure you're still on the line. Alright, so basically we're talking about the Kyler Murray NFL versus MLB, the big debate right now. And we're also talking about something that just came out, was it yesterday or the day before? It's the Justin Fields officially transferring to Ohio State and the drama. You know, we got some drama. 3 QBs at Ohio State right now. And we're going to get right into that a little bit later. So, first off, we got Kyler Murray MLB versus NFL, and Gabe will be arguing for the side where he thinks should be going to MLB. I'll be arguing for the NFL. Let's get right into it. All right, Gabe, it's your turn.
Okay, so I'm going to talk about why, like you said, he should go to the MLB. And right now, I looked up the average salary for both. The MLB, the average salary is almost twice as much as the NFL.
Yeah, I agree.
So that could be a big reason on why I think he would go to the MLB.
Yeah. One thing that I think, though, for NFL, it's more alluring. Like you said, there's more guaranteed money in baseball, but it takes longer to get there. Like, I feel like NFL is like, if he gets drafted this year, he's gonna make a lot of money. He might back up for a year, but he's gonna make a lot of money right out the gate, and he's gonna be an instant sensation. Like, look at Lamar Jackson. He's not necessarily a phenomenal quarterback, but look at all the recognition he got when he came to the NFL.
Mm-hmm.
He's like that.
But the injuries might kind of draw him to the MLB because you can't really get that many injuries as a pitcher unless like someone's a line drive at you.
Right. I agree.
Or whatever position he's gonna play.
Yeah, but I don't know. I'm gonna pull up his high school stats. I don't think he had like amazing high school stats when it comes to baseball. Kyler Murray.
Yeah.
I don't know. The A's paid him a lot of money though this year. They paid him $5 million just on 1 year to be the Oklahoma quarterback. Next year he's got to pick basically, which kind of sucks. I wish he could stay at Oklahoma for another year, but it's not how it works.
He played baseball at Oklahoma though.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Wait, he's playing baseball this year then, right? So he still has another year of baseball, right?
Probably, yeah. I would assume so. He would. He's an outfielder though, actually.
Alright, I guess I don't know how good at baseball stats like these are, so I don't really pay attention to baseball a ton. So, do you want to look up baseball stats real quick? I've pulled them up, I just don't really know what's that good or not.
I know a
here.
little bit about it. I don't play baseball, but
I mean, I don't know. He says batting statistics.
.296.
Yeah, .296. Yeah. Is that good? I mean, I don't know. Isn't it?
I mean, that means 29% of the time when he gets up there, he's gonna get a hit. So that's pretty good, I guess.
Yeah. Isn't 300 pretty good though? I watch a little bit of pro baseball. Isn't batting 300 pretty good?
Yeah. Mhm.
So I don't know. He's definitely close.
Yeah, but he's 5'11", so out for a quarterback in the NFL, 5'11".
Yeah. He's not super big.
What?
He's not super big.
He's not super big, exactly. So if you look at like some of the great NFL quarterbacks, they're usually taller than that.
Yeah, I agree.
Like Tom Brady's 6'4".
Well, yeah, but Tom Brady and Kyler Murray have very different playing styles.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying, like, just great quarterbacks in general.
I mean, what's Drew Brees? Sorry, my mom keeps texting me.
Okay.
In the middle of recording. Gosh. Alright, I think we're good. Alright, so, basically, though, I mean, I don't know. Like you said, Kyler's 5'11", but he is a very mobile guy. Like, I don't think he's that mobile even. Like, if you watch him play, I've watched a lot of film on him and, like, making my mock draft and stuff, like, in case he does decide to go pro. But I really don't think he's like, you know, like a quote-unquote mobile guy. I think he can, like, really do whatever he wants.
Yeah.
So.
Who would you compare him to in the NFL right now?
Right now, I compare him to a guy like, I don't know, I'm trying to think, Russell Wilson probably. A guy who has like a good arm, very accurate passer, but can also kill you in the run game.
Yeah. Russell Wilson's 5'11", so.
Yeah, Russell Wilson's not very big. He's good.
Same height.
Yeah.
He's 5'11", 206.
I can look it up.
Kyler's 5'11", 195.
Yeah, Kyler's got to put on some pounds. He's skinny.
Yeah. 195 is pretty small.
Yeah, especially for like a pro football player.
Yeah.
I'm not sure though. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I think baseball, if you're being 100% realistic here, I think baseball is the route he'll take. But I think it would be awesome to see him playing on Sundays for a team. He's talented enough to do it.
He is.
Just more of a. I mean, he'll get paid a lot of money if he goes first round. Like he'll get paid like $5 million this year if he goes NFL.
Yeah, he already agreed to a $5 million contract with the A's.
Right. So what's the deal there though? If he decides to go, I was reading that article too. What happens if he decides to go pro? Does that mean he just like has to play for both teams? Like does he have to play like baseball and because you can't really commit your time as a quarterback. You'd be like all in. That might be.
Yeah, if you're gonna play a pro sport, you'd be all in most of the time for most people.
I mean, you look at guys like Bo Jackson, Deion Sanders. They did it well, like, but they played running back and corner. It's not like it's quarterback has to be like the guy watching the film. The guy's like always on the same page, and it's a different position.
Yeah. He's the leader of the team.
Exactly.
The team all the time.
You can't just like dip out on your team to go to your baseball practice. You know, it seems like it'd be awkward.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. It seems like it'd be an unhealthy relationship in the locker room if that makes any sense.
Yeah.
That might be a turnoff for teams too. Like people might not want to draft him if he's going to be like split both ways. I don't know. Is his A's contract? Is it guaranteed for the next like 5 years or like how long do you know?
That all you see right now is the guaranteed $5 million, but it doesn't say how long. I'm trying to find his exact contracts right now. Okay, so yeah, according to like SpotRack.com, his contract is only 1 year, $4,660,000.
That's still a lot of money for a college player to have.
A lot of money.
Yeah, for sure.
But it's not. It's only 1 year.
Yeah. So did they restructure that at the end of the season if he picks baseball? I mean, if you look at that, then
he must have since the season's over. As soon as the season's over, he must just fly out right to Oakland and start practicing with them.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know because if you think about
it's 2018 year, so that's kind of weird to see because it's 2019, of course.
Yeah. Here's my thing though. Like, think about it. If they say it's only 1 year, couldn't he at the end of this year, if he decides to play football, just go play football and not be bothered about it then? Like, if it's only 1 year.
Yeah, I know that's what I was thinking too. If it's 1 year, then why don't you just take the money and then go play football?
Exactly. That might be a smarter choice. I don't know. I don't know if it would be a smarter choice or not. Financially, baseball is a smarter choice. It's a matter of, like, he doesn't have super flashy stats, and you're just kind of relying on upside. At football, you at least know you're one of the top players in the nation. And
yeah, especially when you're in the Heisman.
Well, I mean, but here's the thing, though. Look at all the Heisman busts. Like, the Heisman doesn't mean you're going to be a good pro. But
Tim Tebow.
Tim Tebow. Man.
Yeah.
Shout out to my Hawks franchise.
But right now, I'm almost positive that he does not have an agent because you are not eligible to play college sports if you have an agent. So I don't know if that'll have any effect on him. Because usually an agent is like, oh, I want you to play this sport, or I want you to play this sport.
Yeah.
Like, influences you. So if he doesn't have one because he wants to stay eligible for the 2018-19 Oklahoma Sooners football season, that might affect his choice.
Yeah, I agree. I don't know. I have mixed feelings about it. I wish he would go pro in football because, like, obviously, everyone would love to see him like dress up in a uniform on Sundays. But I mean, I don't know. I think we both made pretty alright arguments in terms of like the money, the injuries in football. But there's the money in baseball. But there's also the upside of playing football and being good, like being there right away.
But you can also play baseball longer.
Yeah, I agree. Like, you see, like, what's this guy? I was reading something the other day. This guy was, like, there's a 35, and he's just an average pitcher. He got, like, $50 million for 3 years. I can't remember what the guy's name was.
Mm-hmm.
I'll have to look. I might have to Google it real quick.
Yeah. I think he will end up doing baseball. I want him to do football, but I think he will end up doing baseball.
It's a smarter thing. I don't know.
Yeah.
I can't find the guy. I have to look it up. It's in I don't know. I saw it somewhere. I have to look it back up though. I don't really feel like doing that in the podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, there is just more upside in baseball in terms of like.
Daily Caller. I don't know. It's like a news thing. I'm just reading this article. It says Kyler Murray should quit baseball if he's a first-round pick in the NFL draft.
If he declared, I'd take Haskins over him though. If I'm being completely honest.
Yeah, but I don't know if Haskins is going to leave.
Right. If Haskins, say Kyler does declare for the draft, and Haskins leaves too, I think that you'd see Haskins go first, but Kyler would be a first round pick though.
Kyler's like a different style than some NFL quarterbacks.
Right, but think about it, he'd still go first round. There's no way.
Yeah, he would definitely still go first round.
Yeah, no one would
definitely still go first round.
Yeah, like teams like the Patriots who could use a success for Tom Brady, or the Chargers who could use a success for Philip Rivers, or the Saints that could use him for like Drew Brees. Are you telling me if you're sitting at pick like 28, 29, you wouldn't take Kyler Murray?
Yeah, you take him.
Yeah, exactly. Like worst case scenario, he's a backup for like a year or two until one of the guys retires. But I think he seriously could be like the next Russell Wilson.
Mhm.
It's just a matter of if he'll choose football over baseball.
Yep.
All right. Thank you for that little thing there. That was fun. So we're going to get right now into the juicy stuff. This is Justin Fields' transfer. This came through yesterday. Like, I don't know if it was official before that, but like I'm reading all these articles that are like saying it's official. That kid came like 13 hours ago. So like this really was really recent. So, what are your thoughts on it? Justin Fields transfers to Ohio State.
I think it's really interesting because you don't know for sure if Dwayne Haskins is gone yet.
Right, he played in their bowl game, so that kind of screams like he's trying to add more draft film, which is possible, but it's a meaningless, I guess it's Rose Bowl, it's not really a meaningless game, but you wouldn't risk it if you're going to be like a top 10 pick and you really like are dead set and going to the draft. So maybe that game is kind of like, maybe if we win it, I'll go, maybe if we lose, I'll stay, I don't know.
Yeah.
He played well against the Huskies, but the Huskies aren't really that good of a team, though. Like, they're not like his top 5 defense.
I know. I'm looking up to see right now any news on Dwayne Haskins, if he's like, any news on him leaving. But I don't see anything right now if he's going to leave.
I'm going to guess
one interesting thing
leaves.
was when Justin Fields posted on Instagram about him leaving for Ohio State, and he posted like a whole like little letter sort of thing.
Comment?
He said, Dwayne Haskins commented, "Seven's mine." And it kind of sounds like he's saying, well, I'm still wearing number 7, so you better get a different number, which is kind of referring to him staying. Maybe.
I know, but it seems like if Justin Fields is going to be going to like a school, he'll be starting year 1. He'll be starting year 1. Unless they're planning on redshirting him. But I seriously, I think Haskins is going to leave. Like, of course I'm guessing, but he's 21 years old, he's got the film, he's obviously started for only 1 year, but so did Trubisky. Trubisky started out fine. They just won the Rose Bowl, he's been one of the top quarterbacks in the country, put up great numbers for an okay Ohio State team, and I don't know, man, he played some talented defense. It wasn't like he played no defenses. As much as it kills me to say that, he darted up Michigan. So,
yeah, he's really good. Again, Michigan secondary just got exposed.
Yeah, for sure.
The last couple games.
Wait, I'm saying this, and I look over, and his birthday is literally 3 days before mine. So shout out to Dwayne Haskins. But seriously, I don't mind him. Like I watched it. Like I do a lot of like scouting, like I said, my mock drafts and stuff. By the way, video coming out soon on my YouTube channel. Enzo408, shameless plug. But I watched a lot of his film because it was between him and Herbert for the number 1, obviously, and Herbert stayed. So I had to go with him as my number 1. I wanted to watch more film on him. And he really just, the only thing I'd say is he has just average mechanics. If he can fix his mechanics, I think he'll be one of the, he's already the best quarterback in the draft, if he declares, but fixes those mechanics, he's just kind of inconsistent in terms of, setting his feet and, just little things like that could really mess him up. And you even saw it against Washington in their game if you watched close enough. Sometimes those little passes he missed because he was standing flat on his feet when he threw. You can't do that in the NFL.
Yeah.
But I mean, he has all the talent to go, and it'd suck if he does it. Because think about it, as a Michigan fan, not even as a fan of the NFL, as a Michigan fan, Haskins stays for 1 more year, is really good, kills Michigan. Then you get Justin Fields comes in, kills Michigan, and it's like a never-ending cycle. It feels like.
Yeah.
And what does that mean for Tate Martell, though?
He starts next year. It seems like Ohio State always gets, they always get, not always great quarterbacks, but good quarterbacks who are really good in college. They can at least,
the least that they can do is at least pilot a team led by, a really good defense. But actually, Haskins really held the team together this year, if you ask me. Without him, I don't think the team would have been as good as it was.
Yeah, you can't, like, the team is usually as good as their starting quarterback.
Yeah. That's why Michigan was only average, because they have Shea Patterson starting. He returned as well, so. I was kind of hoping. I wanted him to leave so that we could get like Mackenzie. Like, was it not Mackenzie Milton? I almost said that because he's a UCF quarterback. But what's his name? Milton. You know.
Milton, yeah.
Yeah. And I wanted him to start next year. Him and McCaffrey. But I think that what's his name is staying. Patterson's staying. I feel like McCaffrey's gonna transfer now because he'll be redshirt junior next year. I'm pretty sure. Right?
Yeah, I don't know. I think McCaffrey won't because he'll start. Not next year, like a year after for sure, I think, because he was always the first backup that Harbaugh put in.
Yeah, but still, that's like another year of like you not getting any film for the NFL.
This is only, actually, now I think about it, this is only technically his freshman year, and he redshirted his freshman year.
Wait, he's only redshirt freshman?
I think this is, here, let me look it up real quick.
I thought he was redshirt sophomore.
I mean, technically he's a sophomore grade. He was a sophomore grades-wise, but, like, eligibility-wise, I'm pretty sure he was still a freshman.
Redshirt
Here,
freshman.
I'm going on Michigan's roster real quick on MGO Blue.
Alright.
It says, I need to find the 2018 roster, that's 2017. Okay, I'll keep talking as I'm looking for it.
Alright.
So I'm pretty sure, because I don't think he played a single down last year, so he redshirted last year.
Yeah.
And, of course, you can only redshirt 1 year.
So, is he redshirt freshman?
So, I'm pulling it up right now. It keeps pulling up the 2017 rosters for some reason. I'm going to go blue. Here we go, 2018 roster.
Moment of truth.
This is taking forever to load. Here we go. Dylan McCaffrey, if I can find him. Oh, here we go, Dylan McCaffrey. He is, it says he's a sophomore, but that's grade-wise.
So he's redshirt freshman.
Probably means he's a redshirt sophomore.
A redshirt sophomore or redshirt freshman?
Or, like, redshirt, like, this is his, redshirt freshman would be right.
Yes, like eligibility-wise, he's a freshman this year, but grades-wise, sophomore. Okay.
Yeah, because it says that he was a recipient of the team scout in 2017, which was not, like, the season that just ended, like the season before that.
Yeah, I get it,
He's a recipient of the team scout team offensive player of the year. So if he was on the scout team,
that's the thing.
He that year, he didn't.
That's the thing.
He didn't.
Scout team offensive player of the year.
So he's scout team offensive player of the year for Michigan.
I can't believe they have awards for that. No, but let's get back on track here with the Haskins thing. I'm gonna guess, if I'm predicting this, I'm guessing Haskins goes pro and Fields starts next year, and Martell either A, waits it out and like starts his redshirt senior, or B, transfers.
That'd be a long time to wait it out. I think he'd transfer.
I think he transfers too because it's a long time to wait, especially considering
coming out of high school and you wait like 4 more years to play again in a game.
Yeah, it's too, and especially if you want to go pro, like 3 years of eligibility, like 3 years of playing time is a lot of learning and like all that's on the field. And it's like taking one guy and like playing for 1 season. Like Haskins obviously only played for 1 season. But he obviously knew what he was doing. Like, not all guys go out for 1 season and have, like, a magical year like he did.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like, I don't think Martell could go out and put up numbers like that as let alone, like, passing numbers like that, let alone as, like, a redshirt senior not playing for, like, 3 years.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So, I don't know. I think it hurts his draft stock for sure. I mean, I don't know. He was a high school player of the year a couple years ago, like 2 years ago when he came out to Ohio State.
Yeah.
So, I think it's too long for a guy with that kind of talent just sitting on the bench for.
Mm-hmm. You never know. Sometimes players are really good in high school, then out of nowhere they can't compete at all in practice, yet alone games in college.
Yeah. Alright, Gabe, you got anything else to add before we go?
No, not really.
Alright, dude, it was awesome having you on here. It was awesome talking football with you. I need more people who know a ton about football like you, so I can really have a good conversation. Because, I had him on, this will be the 3rd episode, by the way, if you guys are watching this. The 4th one will be filmed a little bit later on, and I'm trying to, stockpile podcasts, because we're going back to school on Monday, which sucks, but it's a fact, so not much we can do there. Thank you guys for watching Everything Football with Enzo458. If you haven't, go check out my YouTube channel, Enzo458 on YouTube. Got a Poppin' Nighthawks franchise series going on there, so go check it out. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Please make sure to subscribe to our SoundCloud, which you're probably listening to this on right now. And I'll see you in the next one. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Gabe.
Okay, big time, you Reed.
Alright, see you guys. Peace.